Best memory of this place?
Um, winning, winning. We did a lot of it. Um, I would just really say if I had to nail it down to, I go back and forth between the Big 12 championship game that we beat Oklahoma in, and also just being able to whoop Nebraska and really stick it to them on their home field, and just how it all led up to it. Um, with me and Lord battling, him being the type of quarterback that I was, and me saying that he's not, and all the way from the coin toss, going in, it was just like, I want to prove to y'all that I'm here. This is, K-State is on the map, and we're here to stay. And from what I'm seeing, it's, we're going nowhere but up.
How meaningful is this?
This is amazing. I can recall just getting the call from Snyder, and it was, I was actually in a meeting at the time, and he had called me twice, so I was, like, what is he doing? What is he doing? Why is he calling me? He never calls me twice. So I picked the phone up kind of in the back, and he had, told me, and I was, and I just hollered out with joy, and I just had to realize, I didn't even realize I was still in the meeting, and I was like, everybody turned back and looked at me, and I was like, oh, I'm sorry that I walked out the meeting. So, that just sums it up, all of the hard work that I put in, the blood, sweat, the tears, going to war with my comrades, and, just being a part of Manhattan, what it has to offer. I knew coming to Manhattan, one of the reasons I came was, for what they were doing prior to me arriving, winning, being at the top. So I just wanted to go somewhere where I could continue that legacy on, and also, build within the guys that I knew were coming in, and it worked out good for us.
Looking back, is it simply incredible that you're part of maybe the most memorable and significant K-State victory, football victory in school history?
Oh yeah, it was huge, and it's, I work with a lot of guys from Oklahoma. Actually, my boss right now, he's a Tulsa, Oklahoma native, big Oklahoma guy. And, it's everywhere you go, when you think of me and K-State, I'm remembered a lot by that game, and it means a lot to me. It's helped me not only, while I was here, but also now it still rings bells. It still opened doors for me, and, it's a big thing, and just to be a part of that, and be able to communicate that with other people, and just talk about it. I meet up people all the time and say, I was at that game, I knew we were going to beat y'all, there was no way y'all were going to win, and things like that just makes it all worthwhile.
Looking back, that season got derailed by some injuries, but how good was that team?
We were really good. We were really good. I honestly think going into that season, and even if you look at what we did towards the end of the season, we were dominating every team we played, and it was so crazy because most people thought that, we had no chance against Oklahoma, but, K-State fans believed, we believed, and we knew that, you just put us out on the field, and we'll beat anybody at that particular time, and it showed. And we, like you said, we had some derails. I got injured. We had a few other guys injured. We lost a close one when I was gone. Lost a close one at Texas. But once we got back clicking, it just goes to show that we were up there, and we, without those few hurdles that we had, we definitely could have been competing for that championship.
Can you update us, where you're at and what's going on with your life?
Okay. I am actually located in Mount Bellevue, Texas, which is right outside east of Houston. Pretty much, I would say about 15 minutes from my hometown, Baytown. I work for a company called Target Resources, which is a oil and gas company. I'm a corporate compliance trainer, so I got a good job. I go around and I talk all day, and my boss is in Oklahoma, so that's even better. I don't have to worry about him breathing down my neck, but I'm just living my best life. Purchased my home about 3-4 years ago. Real nice home out there, and I'm just living for my kids. Those things that you do once you hit the 40s and the 41s. It's I live through them. I got a daughter. She plays basketball. She's in 8th grade. I got another daughter that dances and lives in Canada. So I'm just back and forth with them. They're coming into town. We're taking trips, and You know, I got a fiance that I just got engaged with about a year ago, and we're soon to be getting married. So, you know, life is good for me. I wouldn't have had it any other way. You know, God does things for you, and He puts you in situations, and every situation He's put me in, I've learned, and I've coming out on top of it. You know, when I look over at the table with them here and being able to get them here and have them be a part of this, you know, it makes it all worthwhile.
Congratulations. And
Thank you.
being in Houston, were you able to kind of get around the team and all when they were down there for the Texas Bowl?
Oh yeah, when they come home, I gotta go. You know, we went to both of the games that they played in Houston. You know, just got a chance to see some of the old guys. A lot of the guys like Petey Fagans, who played with the Texans. He's a Houston native. Aaron Lockett's a Houston native now. He's living down in Houston, so I was able to, you know, meet up with all of those guys. And Bishop, you know, he's Houston as well. So a lot of the core guys are still in the Houston area. So whenever the Wildcats come to Houston, we definitely get up and we have a good time.
Have you been able to meet with Chris Kleiman? Just any reactions to the head coach?
We met. I met him yesterday. He introduced me to the team yesterday evening. And then I got a chance to talk to him up in the press box, and we sat down and we chatted a lot. And you know, we just talked about football, and you know, I told him I was excited about what he's doing, excited about the things that he's done. You know, and I think he's a great asset for Kansas State. And to, you know, it's hard to replace a guy like Coach Snyder, but I think he fits the task. His resume fits the task, and he'll be able to continue to keep us where we are and where we need to go in years to come.
Think so.